Hey, y'all, what's up with y'all? Welcome to my podcast, Real Talk with Liz D. I'm gonna give you a little introductory real quick. I've been wanting to do a podcast for a very long time. I went through domestic violence. I went through a lot. I fought for my life for a year in the hospital. Went through homelessness. Went through a lot of stuff. I had people silence me. There was gag orders. There was all types of stuff going on. So I wasn't comfortable doing one. I was blocked every which way possible. But now I'm starting to build my channels up, starting to become a content creator on my TikTok channel. Now I'm starting to feel comfortable. So this is a fairly new channel, but we are gonna be talking about everything. I'm gonna start pushing out 2 episodes a week as we first get started, and then after that, it's gonna go once a week. It's gonna be on the same days every week. Right now it'll be Mondays and Saturdays, and then I'll end up doing it every Saturday once we build up subscribers. Eventually, after we get once we reach a certain milestone, I want to be able to start collabing with content creators on certain topics. Like right now, this week we're going to be talking about a little bit of everything in this podcast. So buckle up. Feel free to comment on this video with your thoughts, and I'm open to suggestions on what you want to talk about, what topic you want me to cover. Um, there there's really no gloves on anything. We could talk about whatever. Like I'm gonna be covering everything: corruption, domestic violence, mental health, real life shit, politics, celebrity news. We're gonna talk about it all. Murder mysteries, cases that are going on. So I feel the need to turn my pain and things I've been through into purpose. Y'all will see as we get this channel built up. I want to be the voice for the voiceless, basically. So this episode's gonna be a little bit all over the place. I wanna first of all, I've been working on a couple books. I don't know if I think this iPad might be dead. Actually, if this iPad's dead, the next episode you catch on Saturday, I'll make sure it's charged, and we will I'll read you I've already completed a short book about some of the stuff I went through in my childhood and teenage years. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. And then book 2 is about corruption and domestic violence shit I went through. I'm not fully done with that one yet, but I want to read y'all what I got so far. That iPad's dead, so I'll read it to you guys on Saturday. We'll start out with that on Saturday's episode. But I feel like domestic violence is not talked about enough because it, until I really in corruption, until I actually fully went through this shit myself and didn't have nobody to turn to. I really didn't. I had no friends to turn to. I had no family to turn to. I had people just telling me just leave. It's not that fucking simple, especially when the, every time I tried to leave, my kids was dangled over my head like you'll never see your kids again. My ex-husband what was going to be proven unfit, but his father and stepmother, which also have a child abuse and women abuse on their records. Keep in mind, okay, they should have never been allowed to even foster or adopt children. Keep in mind, no neglect proven on me. Keep in mind, and I did try to leave my ex-husband. And then I was forced back. If I wanted to see my kids again, I was forced back into 2 more years of abuse because of the corruption. So we will get into all that as the episodes go on. We're gonna cover a lot of different topics, not just domestic violence, not just my situation, my truth, my kids' truth. Not just my truth, but mainly my kids' truth needs to get out there because they're being tortured to this very day. Um, so if you know of any pro bono attorneys that handle New York State, and I'm not going to put the state I'm currently in because I fled the state I was in. Um, just to escape, because even though the case is done, it's still, I'm still being stalked, I'm still being harassed, I'm still being, they're still fucking with my life. They're still trying to ruin my life every which way possible, which they said they would do if I ever left their son or ever had him arrested. He tried to kill me. He did a lot of financial abuse. He ruined my fucking life, literally. Nobody knows the fucking true hell, excuse my language. If you don't like swearing and cussing, I keep it real. If you don't like it, this is not the podcast for you. I'm going to let you know that right now. This podcast will not be for you if you don't like somebody that keeps it real and don't like somebody that swears, because I've been through too much in life, and I've decided that I want to not only get our truths out there, but I want to use everything that I've been through in a way to turn my pain into helping people in the world. Because even if mine and my children's story helps one person, or even like the things I've been through with family or supposed friends or whatever the case may be, or what I've witnessed in this world, even as an outsider, and the topics that I'm smart or emotionally intelligent, and my wisdom can help a lot of people. And even if I save one person or even save 100 people, it was worth it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let you know right now. You don't have to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to. You don't have to. I'm not in this for the likes. I'm not in this for the subscribers. I mean, if you like and subscribe, great. I hope you follow my podcast journey. I hope you keep up to date. I hope you interact. But if you don't, it's no loss to me, because I'm used to people not believing in me. I'm used to people wanting to try to silence me. I'm used to this. Nobody understands. I'm so used to it. I'm so used to people telling me I can't make it. I'm so used to being held down. But I'm not going to let that break me. But anyway, enough about that. Okay? Enough about that. How's everybody's Monday evening? Because now it's actually Monday evening, a few days before Thanksgiving. I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving week, and I hope your Thanksgiving is great with family and friends. But just so you know, I'm going to let you know, if your family treats you like shit, you don't have to consider them your family. Just because they're your blood. Remember, they're your family by blood, just because their blood does not make them your family. Okay, that's something I learned over the years after everything my family's done to me. And eventually we'll get into those talks too. As we go on, you'll see you'll be able that you can relate to me in more ways than one. I'm real as fuck. I also can do spirit boxes. I do tarot readings. My intuition is on point. I recognize manipulation and gaslighting off the rip. So you come on this podcast trying to manipulate or gaslight or think you're gonna make comments and hurt me. Trust me, I promise you. I've heard every tactic there is to hurt me or belittle me or make me feel some kind of way. I promise you, it's not at this point. The one thing that could have hurt my soul has already happened, so I promise you it's not gonna work. Okay, let's just get that out the way. The one thing that I will stand up for, I will stand up for any kind of abuse, whether that be physical abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse, control, gaslighting, manipulation, whether that be a man to a woman or a woman to a man, because it shouldn't happen, period. Shouldn't happen in a loving love relationship. It shouldn't happen in a family dynamic. It shouldn't happen in a friend dynamic. It shouldn't happen in no dynamic, period. Like my grandma always taught me, keep your friends close and your family close, but keep your enemies even closer. because you'll always be able to feel the hate. Their mask will, my grandma always told me their mask will slip eventually. Always. It's how you choose to rise above that. You can't let their tactics break you. And I know a lot of you out in YouTube land and out in this world can relate. I'm sure you've had a lot of people try to break you. I promise you, things get better. I promise you, life ain't what it's crap. You know, don't let nobody tell you you can't amount to nothing. That you ain't gonna achieve your dreams, no matter how slow you're going in life because of life obstacles that are happening to you. I'm here to tell you that as long as you're trying, as long as you're putting your best foot forward, you'll be able to make it no matter what. Just don't stop trying. My grandma always told me, as long as you're trying, that's better than not trying. That's better than giving up. Don't ever give up. Don't let people's words make you give up. It doesn't matter if it takes you 5 minutes or if it takes you 15 years. As long as you make it to your end goal and you succeed, that's all that matters. You'll see as we go along that I'm real. You'll see, you hear a couple cuss words come in here or there. If somebody comes on this channel with some hate, you'll see that ugly side of me come out, because I stand 10 toes down about my boundaries. I stand 10 toes down about my respect. As you all should yourself. You all should stand 10 toes down about yourself. Like I said, this episode is pretty much introductory into my podcast. It's an introductory into letting you know about me and some of the things I've been through. You can make it if you want to. As long as you let people get inside your head, as long as you let people screw with your mental, you let the enemy win. Don't let the enemy win. But this episode isn't going to be as long as I like it to be. Each episode is going to be about a half an hour to an hour, possibly an hour and a half long. This episode, like I said, is just to go over a few things, touch base, read into a couple things. Because we also going to be eventually talking about racism. I don't stand for that shit neither. We're going to be talking about politics. We're going to be talking about parenting. We're going to be talking about abuse. We're going to be talking about domestic violence. We're talking about mental health. We're going to be talking about all types of shit. Because like I said, it's my podcast is called Real Talk with Liz D. They call me Liz for short. D is the first initial of my last name. So, and I keep it real. So it's Real Talk with Liz D. So if you want to interact in the comment section, just keep it real. Be your authentic self. Don't be a shitbag. Don't be a dirtbag in my comment section. And that's it. That's pretty much it. This episode, like I said, is not going to be as long as all the other ones are going to be. We're going to touch a little bit of base about racism a little bit here. I don't understand why the fuck we still have racism. Yes, I said fuck. Okay, sue me. I swore. Don't come for me to hate in my comments, because I know I swear. I know it's inappropriate, and no, I don't give a shit. It's my channel. Anyway, racism bothers the freaking shit out of me, because we are not in the 1900s. We all bleed the same color. There is good and bad in every damn race, okay? We can't control what other people do. We are only responsible for our own actions as a person, okay? We are not responsible for the actions and choices in the mindsets of other human beings. So therefore, we can't control dirtbags, other dirtbags in the world. Unfortunately, we have a lot of them. There's a lot of stupidity in this insane world. Let's not add on to that. I see too much of that shit. I see people turning freaking comments on. I see it on both sides of the spectrum. I see people turning comments that there was no need to turn a fucking comment into a race thing. I see people taking it out of proportion and blown way out of left field. What the fuck? I'm looking at it going, where the fuck did that come from? I always read when I watch videos. I read people's comments. I read out the comments, some of the comment section. I don't obviously read fucking 2,000 comments, but when I get bored or something, I'll read through comments and shit. If it's a funny video, or if it's like I'm amazed at the insanity and the stupidity of this fucking universe. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I know not a lot of people believe in religion. That's perfectly fine. Religion is your choice, but God created Adam and Eve, and which made humans. Um, we all bleed the same color, which is red. Okay? White people bleed red, black people bleed red, Hispanics bleed red, Chinese bleed red, and so on and so forth. You get my drift. I'm not going to name every fucking goddamn race. Excuse my language, my grandmother would probably slap me for saying goddamn, but you know. Anywho, I am so sick of it. I mean, I have my cousin. I have cousins that are half black and half white. I have family members that are Hispanic. I am Native American. I have Native American, Dutch, and some other nationalities. Whatever, whatever. We're not going through all of them. Either way, it pisses me off to see all this bullshit, the hate. Why? Why the fuck do you have hatred for somebody you don't even fucking know? I don't understand. I don't understand the logic. Somebody help me understand the logic, because I don't understand the logic behind you. You jump on somebody's comment for no fucking reason, and where there was not needed your response, and turn their fucking comment, which was a funny comment on a video, turn their fucking comment into a race thing. I don't fucking understand. Help me understand. And it happens on both sides of the spectrum. I don't fucking get it. I'm literally baffled by it. If the world is, if humans decided to come together and work together as a fucking team, as one, like it was meant to be in the first place, the world would be a much better place. If people started holding each other accountable for their fucking actions, the world again would be a much better place. If there wasn't so many people that were fucking brain dead, we'd have a much better place, wouldn't we? I've been holding a lot of shit in for a long time. I've been through entirely too much that can't be talked about in one episode, let me tell you. We'd have like a fucking, we'd be having a 7-day, 24/7 session. Actually, probably longer than that to get through it all. Now, as far as politics, I don't choose a political party, because there's good and bad on all sides. I've watched all that stupid shit go down over the years. Right now, I think we need to get rid of the entire fucking government, okay? The government is fucking retarded. It's like a bunch of freaking toddlers, unsupervised toddlers, okay? And the president is just overseeing the fucking mess, like a distant father or something. Like, what the fuck? It's like a baby daddy like a baby daddy that don't have nothing to do with their children. Like, somebody help me understand. Yeah, that's another fucking story for another video. We'll get into a politic video at a later date. Okay? But anyway, feel free to comment below of what topics you would like me to cover. I just, like I said, I wanted to touch a little bit about who I am, how we gonna start running things on my channel, some of the topics that be bothering me. There's a lot more topics that bother me than what I covered in this video, but I just wanted this, to hurry up and get this out there before I keep procrastinating and not do it. I hope y'all have a good night and a good Thanksgiving week. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Eat lots of food. Spend time with your family, and most of all, be thankful that you still have a life to live. Peace out.